In statistics, there is a concept called margin of error. Now, let's go over this real quick. It says the high school randomly selected 75 of the 200 seniors at the school to take a sample college entrance exam. The mean grade point average GPA of the seniors selected was 2.85. The standard deviation was 0.4. Standard deviation is a measure of spread, how much spread out they are. So your mean, we can call like, well, we use the symbol X bar, but that's the mean. And the standard deviation, that's usually just notated by the letter S. So N is the sample size. Now, a high school randomly selected 75 of the 200 seniors. The sample is what we selected. This is the population. So N is 75. S is 0.4. And it says, select all the statements that are true. Margin of error is 2 times the standard deviation divided by the square root of n. You're like, where the heck does that come from? Don't worry about it. I'll show you how to answer this question. The margin of error for the mean grade point average is about 0.057. Well, first of all, we're going to actually just use that formula to calculate it. We have the n, we have the s. So 2 times 0.4 divided by the square root, SQRT, of 75. Well, to me, it looks like my margin of error is about 0.092. Do y'all see that? Now, if I were to put 200 in there, see, it gives you what 200 is, but that's not what we're putting in for our sample size. We're putting in 75. So that margin of error is 0.092. That's one of your answers. 2 times 0.4 divided by the square root of 75 is 0.092. It says select all that are true. That's true. The margin of error would decrease if the sample size were changed to 125 seniors. Well, let's see what happens. If I change that to 125 seniors, so it says the margin of error would decrease or increase. So what happens when I change that margin of error? That's with 75. That's with 125. Notice that it went down. You're dividing by a bigger number, so it's going to make a smaller number. So that margin of error decreases. If I do 2 times 0.4 divided by the square root of 125, I get about 0.071. So it goes down, decreases. So it's going to be this one. So both of those are correct.